So, looks like we'd finished assembly before the machine shop even started on the engine.
We got the restored steering wheel, all the restored fold down parts, complete disassembly, repainted, new carpet, repainted all the interior moldings, and have all the bright work around the windows straightened and polished. I got all that done, and then the front bumper polished. And then the weather strip retainer molding, got those straightened and polished, and then the front glass molding straightened and polished.
And here's a new gas tank.
And new gas tank, new sending unit. Then here we have the new correct trunk mat, Vertex trunk mat, exact concourse.
Now, are they getting better on these? We can't tell them from...
Oh, you cannot absolutely tell. They got the correct stitching. I mean, these are absolutely flawless.
So we kind of got our parts, most of them, right?
Yeah, we've got it. Everything, except for some few back order parts. Everything's about here to get the car done.
Yeah, just need the engine up. And then all this stuff here.
We got new reverse lights, all the bumper brackets blasted and painted, completely restored heater box, completely restored steering column, complete disassembly and painted and reassembled. Restored blasted and painted horns, restored washer pump, and here is our rare heater blower motor protector, which mounts right there on the inside of the engine compartment. This was to protect the blower motor from getting hit by the engine. These are actually supposed to be taken off on the assembly line and reused, but a few cars, they never were taken off. They actually reproduce these now. They're about $75, but an original one will fetch $200 or $300.
Then we got our grill. That's a reproduction, but looks just like a new one, huh?
Yep. We have our new park lamps, park lamp brackets, reproduction front park lamps with the correct FOMOCO logo on the lens and everything. Oh, here's the restored power steering cooler, which will go on soon.
Now, how'd you restore that?
Blasted it, flushed it, repainted it, straightened each one of these little fins that were pretty bent up, so I took a screwdriver and went in there and straightened each little fin and just repainted it. Semi-gloss black. Pretty simple little deal. They're interior quarter panel pieces. Both of these are from different cars, so I had to actually cut the area out for the roll bar. One was green, one was red. We got new interior lamps, and then the carpet installed at the corner.
These are ones with the car, right?
There was two with the car, but one was busted, so I had to find one, which was actually the driver's side one.
Then we got a new carpet.
New carpet, let it set out, get it back contoured.
And the rear carpet.
Yeah, this is the front with the pad, and this is the rear carpet.
So the pad's already on it, underneath.
Yeah, it's got the sound deadening jute pad underneath, and then it has the toe board pad on the driver's side, as original.
So we're waiting on the dash pad and
waiting on seat belts to come back from the restorer, and that's about it. I still got to restore the gauges and assemble it. These are the first ones that go in, because these actually pop rivet in. These were also the 3 panels that were left in the car when it got out of the barn, were these 3 panels. So these 3 panels were the last out and the first in. Now, one thing about the interior paint on black, it actually has metallic in it. Not really called black, it's called charcoal. And it has just a touch of metallic in it. That makes it kind of unique to the other colors. But, actually pop rivet in. This is just the trim panels that go around the trap door. They pop rivet these so that it's flush, so that the trap door don't have any kind of hesitation, nothing pushing up or in the way for it shutting flush. And then this has a trap door that opens where you can put something long from the trunk into the passenger compartment. Pop rivet gun, and that's the pop rivet. And these are concourse. They're not much different than any other rivet, but they're the right rivets that they used.
That's just a Phillips head screw?
Yeah, Phillips head screw. These are the packet for this particular panel. There's on the AMK trim panel above trap door. So there was a specific packet for just this panel that comes with the 3 Phillips screws and the 4 pop rivets. And then there's another packet that'll be just for these panels here. The quarter trim lower corners, which these are the pop rivets for these panels here. It makes it very convenient. You don't have to hunt up fasteners, and you get the exact stuff you need to install the panel. You gotta be slightly careful not to pop these too tight, because it can break the panel. I want to keep these corner pieces a little loose so that we can put the next upper panel in behind them a little bit. So you just leave them a little loose so they have some play.
So you can put what panel in?
The panel here slides behind that a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll get the next group of panels. These are the upper rear.
Underneath this Fastback roof line right here.
Loosen that one. Like I say, you gotta leave it a little loose.
Too tight, huh?
I'm going to check my interior lighting, make sure they're right. This one here I need to attach the ground, and then we'll put the big lower piece in, and then the upper piece, and then the piece that goes across the headliner, and that's it. Okay, now we'll get the next group of panels. These are the upper interior panels, which will go in next after we'll get my panels ready. Got these, and then those big ones will go in next. And this is going to be the screw and the star washer that grounds the interior backlight. It actually lights the back seat up.
Show me that.
Air extractors. you can open a front vent under the dash, and as that air comes in, this air goes out and gives you a circulation effect. We got a quarter panel major and quarter interior panel, and we're going to plug in the light. This panel kind of fits around everything. Okay, now we got this donut here that covers the hole for the roll bar. I'm just going to put a little bit of black weather stripping glue in this gully. Then we got these bolts. Couple screws that go in the front. Before we get too carried away, we actually got to run our windlace down this little edge here. Part of the weather stripping comes up. So we're actually gonna see. I think it actually starts there. Make sure I got that right. We'll compare it to the original. That's how far. Starts right there on the edge. Then it has a weather stripping cap that comes and covers up this hole and all that on the roof rail weather stripping.
Okay.
Now we'll trim this off. Then the door sill plate holds in this bottom corner. And that's one panel. Now we'll install the other one in the upper panels.
Gonna be the same
Same procedure, yeah.
procedure. Okay, there's the vent, or the hole for the vent, right?
Yeah, this is the light where the lamp comes through here, and it lamps right here.
Oh.
This is the upper vent panel. It covers, and it might be a little tricky getting this one in here to figure out which way we want to go with this roll bar. I guess it'll fit barely clear. There we go. Because these are the quarter trim panels upper front. Get it.
Show me how that slider works. Can you see it?
That's open.
But open evacuates air.
Yeah, they're called an air extractor.
It's the opposite of an air intake.
Some of all these panels are out of different cars, so I may have to drill some holes to get stuff to line up.
Didn't work?
Drill new holes. Some of this stuff isn't lining up right. Not lining up. Squeaks by, but it works. Problem with these cars, they were expensive, and in '69 they had all this up here was cardboard. It was part of the headliner and cardboard, so they did away that this was plastic. They did away with all these panels because they only kind of have a rattle to them. They are expensive to build and produce.
These plastic ones?
Yeah, all these are fiberglass.
Do they rattle?
A little. If you put them in right, they won't rattle, like drilling new holes and all this. That'll keep it from rattling. All the screws are good and tight.